Have you guys ever heard of Ballerina Farm?
I've not. No.
So there's a TikTok girl who's like a farmer, and she has like a farm that she lives on, but she's also like a ballerina. So she'll like do a bunch of like ballerina moves around a bunch of like cows. And so she was like TikTok popular. However, in this, like, there was a big hullabaloo about the fact that everyone thought her husband was like abusing her. And so there was a lot of this like looking into her TikToks, and it's like, look, it looks like that she looks really sad in this panel, even though she's doing ballerina moves, and that should be like she's happy. And then like there's interviews, and people were like picking up. They're like, look, the husband said like, yeah, no, we work really hard on this farm, as opposed to she works really hard on this farm. And the interview was about her. And so it was like a lot of things where they were both like these Mormon farmers, and she does ballerina, and everybody's assuming that she is like giving up on her dreams and forced to do farm stuff when she wants to do ballerina stuff, even though she never said that. But all that is to say is that this was all kind of concocted by like TikTok sleuths who like are just like, oh, I can look into this thing, I can look into this thing, let's analyze this.
Love that.
And I was thinking that this is a perfect opportunity to create a fake one of these, because there's so much money that's being had where like she's like selling merch, and then people are buying it, and they're like worried about like, is this going to the right person? But like that merch is getting advertised by people because they're like asking where the money's going. Is it going to her husband, or is it going to her? And so they're asking about all of that, but it's free advertisement, and you get to like sponsor a bunch of stuff because you're like hypothetically a safe brand, but everyone's talking about you like there's something weird about this, and I don't know what it is. So I think that we should set up a fake one of these like ballerina farm accounts where it's like, is this woman being abused? We don't know. And it's sort of like a mini ARG but for women. So my idea is an ARG but for women.
Yeah, women hate ARGs.
They like them, but they like them.
Well, they like this they like it explicitly when it's not an ARG.
Yeah.
But we are making an ARG, and you gotta set it up in a way that it doesn't seem fake.
Yeah, this is all like above board real.
What does ARG stand for?
Augmented reality game.
Yeah, and it's like if a company was like, ooh, we gave you like 3 letters, and those 3 letters can be like translated into this thing, which can be translated into like a hex code,
right?
And then it like goes.
I'll tell you the date when fucking Paw Princess comes out on Nintendo Switch,
and everyone's like, yeah, we figured that out. That's
fuck, we figured out that it's coming out in 3 weeks, and it's like, okay,
and it's like that's when it's all in the service of like, this is an advertisement. That's like, okay, that's pretty cool. But it's cool for only like the nerds,
right? But
if you make the ARG, is this woman getting abused? ? You can make so much money from this. I'm saying fake. So one of us has to be the potential abusive husband, and we have to pretend like we might be abusing this woman, and we have to make our statements like vague enough that they're like, we can read a lot into this, and people can be like dissecting everything that we say.
A lot of insinuation, like, yeah, like I really respect what she does.
What she did. Yeah, well, I really respect what she did.
Wait, did they think she got killed?
No, we say what she did because it's over. We're saying like, we're saying she's not going to do that anymore because her life is ruined. And
she's really picked it up this week.
Yeah,
phrases like that are people like, wait.
What do you mean?
Does that mean she's been doing poorly in the past? Is he angry at her?
Is he angry at her? Yeah, it's like she's really.
Who is he to say that she hasn't done well in the past? She's her own person.
You guys are getting
shit like
you guys
that.
are picking that up. Yeah. And it needs to be like, because like you can have this be whatever. You can be like an artist, and then we can be like, you can be an artist, and we can rent like 30 dogs, and the dogs can be running around the apartment, and we're like, oh yeah, we're like a breeder school. You're the breeder school painter or whatever, and then I'm like, so let's say I'm the husband, and then I'm talking to, and I have an interview with my wife, and I'm like, yeah, she's really been picking up the pace with like helping me with my business, right. And it's like, why is it not both of your businesses, huh? Why is it not both of your businesses?
About like someone that does interior design, but does like really vague like Nazi dog whistle talk, like every like 8th video, just like a strange phrase, like what, like what is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, we gotta secure a future for my business and our children
and our
people.
What do you mean our people?
Way that
I meant my kids.
Yeah. I just don't need my home to be soiled.
Yeah.
They're like,
I just
keep the
feel
purity.
like
The thing about interior design is you need to be just as careful about your guests as you are your furniture.
if you want the purity of your interior design to stay pure, then you really have to make sure that the people you're allowing in it are just as much a part of the interior design.
Now, what I don't understand is how are we making money?
So we sell merch. Like, you can just monetize a TikTok thing, but we also like sell merch on the side. And like, this is something where, because people would be involved in this, be excited about this, regardless of making money, we would just dominate the news cycle. So like, this is like a new kind of like
maybe like a coffee cup
show
that has her face on it, and when it heats up, a black eye appears.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh,
That's too
no, what we do, the black eye appears.
It's a
But we make it so it's
Yeah.
like, see, look, when it heats up, she smiles, and then like in the other smiling
just a-
pic, she has a black eye, and it's like, why does she have a black eye in that pic? It's
It
like,
was
oh,
meant
it's-
to be shading because she squints when she smiles.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
what is
actually-
I think this is a cry for help.
No, that's actually just like a printer error. Sorry, our bad. And then it's poorly photoshopped out in the next run. Everyone's like, oh my God. And then that
Right.
gets free advertisement for all our coffee cups because everyone's like buying the black eye one. That's like a.
Buying a coffee cup with some random lady's face on it.
No, they're famous.
I would love to own the coffee cup with a random lady's face that a black eye appeared on. That would be
like-
awesome to have like a guest over and like,
Tchotchke.
wait, what the fuck is just? And you're like, yeah, it's cool. It's a black eye when it heats up.
You want me to pour you some coffee? And then
Pretty
it's,
dark, man.
oh no, like I just like her painting.
No,
Look, she's
well,
smiling.
she's being abused. You know, it's like a whole thing. Yeah,
yeah, I was helping her out. This is
I'm
going.
helping her out
Yeah.
by buying her coffee.
And the way that we like cash out entirely is we make something where like she makes like a secret TikTok. She's like, I'm gonna set up a separate merch store, and this is for me to get out of this house. And then everyone's like, oh my God, we have to buy all this merch for her. And then we like snap that up, and then everyone has their t-shirts.
Guys, I
that
would
are-
really appreciate if you stop posting about interior design wife's secret TikTok and merch store.
That's-
because
yeah.
you're about to get her caught by your husband.
Yeah, her husband's gonna like catch her, so you have to keep this down low. And then we sell millions of dollars, and then we're like, "Thank you, I'm now free." And then like we just like don't pay
we
the
give her a
actor
happy
anymore.
ending?
Yeah,
That's cool.
I think we let her ride off into the sunset, so we can bring her back like a Marvel character. Where it's,
And the next
our
arc.
our second person that we set this up
he
with.
gets a new wife.
Yeah.
Like when Britney Spears makes a new fucking Instagram account, and you're like, oh, there's some new psychosis going on.
Yeah, that's
You know?
or like some
and
dude
people
abusing
start
her.
to engage again. You know,
Yeah.
that shit does crack me up. People being like, I think she might be being like financially
Little-
and physically abused. It's like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, what do you
she's
mean?
kind
Why
of,
like
uh,
this is happening? It's
Yeah.
on video. She's dancing with knives and like being weird as
that was
shit.
after she got out of her conservatorship, I thought.
But she's like-
I have no fucking
I
idea.
think
but
people saw that and they're like, "Oh, maybe she really needed to be."
That was
Isn't that- maybe that was for her own
We
good.
could have a second arc where it's like, oh, she's crazy. She's actually That's when we do the Nazi dog whistles. And it is in the second
Crazy.
arc when it's like, oh, she's insane.
I don't feel like the Nazi dog whistles are going to help us sell
Yeah.
merch.
I think that might. Yeah, we'll table that. I think there's probably a certain subsect of people who would buy merch from the Nazi dog whistle interior
They
designer.
think they're buying like secret Nazi guys like merch.
But
and
it's just
like-
us making money. It's just us being like fucking stupid idiots. Not a
Like, I
type.
don't really care why you're buying this, but
Yeah, we're still.
thank you.
Thanks. So I think that's. I mean, like, it's a small side hustle, but I also think that like, if we really wanted to build this up, we could like go to like. After the third or fourth one of these, we could go to like a production company and be like, "This is the new form of mass
This is,
media."
yeah,
entertainment.
this is how you make a TV show, but not really.
Yeah, it's like
just some
Netflix
ARG
It
shit.
doesn't have shit on us.
Yeah.
You need to do the fake, the real ARG,
Yeah,
real in
yeah.
quotes.
And you have like a bunch of sets and stuff, and you could
Yeah.
really make it work, And somebody's gonna be like, "I noticed that set in a different set of TikToks about a different abused wife." And
Yeah.
we're like, "Shut it down!
Shut it down, yeah, no.
they know.
We could just be like, well, that's like the abuser is just like, oh yeah, the abuser's like taking her to go there, and then we show off their real house, real in quotes again, and it's all dirty and stuff, and it's like, oh, she's getting abused, but he's like taking her here because he wants to make like the appearance look good. So we can turn
Yeah.
that. If that ever gets out, we can turn that around.
I just want to mention, listeners, Jack's got a good visual gag on of wearing his Enron hat.
Oh
which
yeah,
I like.
thank you. Yeah, it's a good hat. I really
hat.
dig it. It's the perfect hat for like just like moving or anything or just walking around
Doing fake businesses.
doing fake business deals. This is kind of the perfect podcast to be wearing this hat for.
Yeah.
It's very. I've got a Lehman Brothers
Doing scams.
Yeah, I've got a Lehman Brothers sweatshirt as well. So during the winter that'll come out. But yeah, no, I appreciate you picked up on that gag.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say this is gonna make us like $20 million. Like
Yeah.
this is a low, slow burn running. You know, and you might fail the first time you do it. It's not gonna pick up as much traction.
$20 million definitely.
Yeah, the first time we do it, we're just gonna be like a bunch of people are gonna be like, okay, this is boring. But
Yeah.
like, we're probably gonna have to do like 4 or 5 of them, and then
find the format.
Then once we get the format down,
Yeah.
Maybe you need to find women that were on like reality TV shows
yeah,
and get them in on it, because then they're going to have a little bit of a following and their following is already like gossipy.
yeah. That's actually really smart.
That would work perfectly. Yeah.
Because then we could translate that over, and then they could leave, and then they could talk about being like the survivor of abuse and stuff, and they'd get
Right.
like the bump from that. So like it's mutually beneficial.
Yeah, and our production company is called Battered Wife Media. Wife Beater Media.
BWM,
Yeah.
BMW, Battered Media Wives.
About like,
Battered Media Wives Incorporated.
about we get
Yeah, I guess that's what our business is going to be
BMW.
called.
we get Ann Coulter together with
Oh, yeah.
a kid with learning disabilities, and they live in a house together.
That's gold.
That's just its own kind of content. That isn't really.
Yeah, that's true. We do with that idea, but instead we just profit off of her being insane.
Yeah, occasionally, yeah, we get.
I mean,
like,
that's what Fox does, just putting her on the TV in the first place.
That's true.
we get like a crazy enough person, and we start filming stuff, and we're like, this person's just funny enough that we can just film them. We don't even have to do the abuse wife thing.
Oh.
Tim Walls' son and Ann Coulter go to a thrift shop together. Watch. It goes crazy.
You see
Yeah.
how fast Cristiano